Oh, welcome to the show again. We have Dr. Judy again for another episode. And before this, I would like all our guests who comment and write on our comments, and we will be picking at random numbers a raffle for to give a dinner for two to an hotel. So if you give your comment, give your number there, then we will do a raffle before the end of the year. Then we will choose the one who wins for a dinner for two. Welcome, Dr. Judy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So,
I'm excited.
you
Yeah.
okay? What do you have
Yeah.
today?
Yep. So excited. Another response that I have to share with you because
Mhm.
I think we opened a can of worms. Now
Mhm.
everybody wants to share.
Okay.
Sometimes they share anonymously, but I have a case that I wanted to share with you today.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we have a situation. Kate wrote in this situationship.
Okay.
Kate is very passionate,
Mhm.
and she says, "My name is Kate. I'm in a relationship with Jack, and it's been ongoing for a
Jack
few
or
years."
Josh? I was saying Jack or Josh. Be careful.
No,
Who did you say?
Jack.
Jack.
No,
Okay, okay,
Josh.
okay. Okay, no problem.
No. No.
Okay.
Okay,
That's okay.
okay. So,
Yeah.
she says it's been very toxic,
Mm,
and so she was very clear, like initially when she got into this relationship.
mm,
So I'm gonna read her story. So she says, um, I told him I had a previous toxic relationship.
mm.
And she mentions it categorically that it was very toxic. So they were friends initially, but they developed an attraction. And, it was a very deep friendship. So after a while, um, she says, anytime I was feeling bad about what had happened, I'd go to him, and I'd tell him everything about what was going on with, or what had gone on with my relationships. And he knew so much about me that it got to a point that we became codependent
Mm.
on each other because he would comfort me, and in return, he wanted to really push this forward. So Jack uh, started following me to work, uh, and decided, hey, I want to check your phone every time you get home, and what friends you're talking to, and what you're talking about. So Jack got to a point, so he started calling my workmates. So anytime I'd go to bed at night, um, sometimes I'm so tired. I don't want to tell you what I do for work, but I'm so tired. But I'd be so tired. And sometimes he'd actually, you know, try to get into my phone and I'd get an alert. But, then when I started using the thumb to verify myself, he would actually use that and get in my phone. And I found this out because I set cameras in the room. So, because I just didn't know how he was getting this information. Crazy.
Mm.
So right now as I says, um, so I got a call from a supervisor, from work to pick up a shift. And Jack insulted this supervisor to a point I lost this job.
Mm. Well,
Yeah. So, I'm so stressed. I don't know how to leave Jack. Uh, he knows so much about me in terms of, what I've gone through. I don't want to talk to like a therapist. I need to figure out how to get the support. He's so irritable. He doesn't want me to go anywhere. He wants to control everything about me. He actually set up a tracking device
Mm.
And I found out this because anytime I'd go anywhere, like from work, he would tell me, oh, so what were you doing at this place? Even going for groceries has become so difficult for me. So I just want you guys to help me figure out what I need to do.
Well,
Yeah. Okay.
Judy, you are unraveling so many things. That is another example. So you say the Kate was already had come from a toxic relationship.
Yes.
Was Jack also on a relationship? That's what I didn't hear. Was also on a relationship before? Jack was.
You know, no, he Jack. She didn't talk about Jack's relationship.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you say they started as friends and they
Yes.
comforted one another.
Yes.
And then
And shared experiences. Mm-hmm.
they have past experiences. And then they
Yes.
ended up getting married.
They didn't get married. So now,
Oh,
Jack,
they were living together.
they were living together. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like a committed relationship.
Mm.
But Kate wasn't ready. But Jack had decided,
Mm-hmm.
this is, you're the one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of. We can say that one. We can say actually that looks like a situationship. They had started like a situationship,
Yes.
but now it has turned. Jack has brought out what is inside him, who he is, very controlling. He is
Yes.
very controlling, and he could be suffering what we call Otero syndrome. Otero syndrome is where somebody is so
Yes.
obsessed with
The other person.
the other person,
Mm-hmm.
and they would be imagining if when you see that characteristic where somebody wants to control you, wants to know where you are, that is a syndrome we call Otero. Otero comes from the Shakespeare play where
Yes.
Otero was so jealous about the
Mm-hmm.
wife that
Mm-hmm.
somebody,
Mm-hmm.
if you know
Mm-hmm.
that story.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes. Mm-hmm.
so that kind of person, what I can say,
Mm-hmm.
that's a very toxic person. Those are some of the people who even end up killing their wives.
Their spouses, right? Yes. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the good thing is that they are doing it, they are not married yet.
Can you imagine if
That is
they're
one of
married?
the benefits we said of situationship. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a landing deck. You can see if things are not working, don't take off. If the plane is not, it's not all right, don't fly.
Don't fly. Don't
That
fly.
will be
Yeah.
a good sign to end it there, whatever it is. But you know, a matter of heart, you can't, you know. But probably needs to sit with. She needs to sit with Jack
Yeah.
and say, Jack, this your behavior.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, and if you don't change, then we would have to end this. Because maybe he doesn't know. Maybe some would say that that is too much love Jack has to get. Maybe.
And I'm gonna say, sometimes I think people mistake control for love because jealousy and love and that controlling behavior. I mean, that's not love. That is like,
That is not
what?
love.
If I'm not with you, nobody else can be with you, and that is so wrong. And yeah, so I mean, I'd say. Then define love. Define love.
Yeah, okay. That's how actually many people mistaken love, that
Yes.
somebody is controlling you. When you see somebody putting a tracking, and we have
A
where
talking device. Yes.
people even track people in social media, what they do.
Mm-hmm.
We have had a case where, yeah, somebody puts a device which listens like in your car. Even
Mm-hmm.
when you are making a call, you will come and listen everything when you are at home. Yes, that is like living in a nuclear plant. When you are working in a nuclear plant, you are always careful not to get those radiation. Then that's
Exactly.
not a good relationship.
Yes.
And I believe when you truly love a person,
Mm-hmm.
you would have to trust the person. If you don't trust the person, you don't love the person. Period.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So in this situation, you have
Mm.
said, if somebody is controlling you, doesn't trust you, then he doesn't love you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that situation, that relationships probably we need to end, but
Mm-hmm.
there is always people can change when you talk to people calmly.
Mm-hmm.
That if you don't change this, then
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna end.
Then I'm gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. I mean, that is just powerful right there. Because at the end of the day, there is no reason for
And
somebody to be so limited.
and there is something you talked first that they had started as friends. Maybe they shared their experiences. They comforted one another. Something
Yes.
I picked there, and
Mm.
this is a mistake many people make, and this is what we call karmic relationship. Karmic
Co-
relationship are
mhm.
those people meet
Mhm.
because we accumulate karma. Like if you go through a toxic relationship, you come from that relationship with wounds. Then maybe
Exactly.
you meet a person maybe in a rehabilitation center who has also wounds. You share the wounds. You start caring for his wound, and he cares for yours. When those
Exactly.
wounds heal, that relationship ends there.
Right
Good
there.
relationship.
Right there.
Have,
Yes.
have you
Mhm.
seen people who go to a rehabilitation center or like alcoholic anonymous? Then they meet there, they share their experiences, they become lovers, they stay together.
Mhm.
When they stop drinking, they are normal. Then they diva because the other person was depending for the wounds he had. Now, when they have ended, the relationship ends. Or people meet
There you go.
like people come from
Mm.
divorce. Maybe they go
Mhm.
to therapy. They meet
Mhm.
there. You will say, "Oh, my husband did for me this. My wife did for me this." Then you share, like he understands. Oh, he really did that for you. You know, those are what we call karmic wounds. It comes from karma
From
because we
karma.
accumulate those wounds. But
Yes.
when those wounds get healed,
Mhm. You, you
then
you
your
you shall
purpose
see
ends,
you shall see the true colors
and
of
then
this
you see the
person.
true colors because you have
There
nothing.
you go. Yeah. You know
Yeah.
what? Oh, here. So come on. So here. Things to think about. Because here, at the end of the day,
Mhm.
people will clutch on to you so
Yeah.
that they can get on to the other part.
Mhm.
But once those wounds heal, then they
Yeah.
don't need you.
They
Right?
don't need you.
They
Then
don't need you. Yeah.
you see, it so happens.
It's
Like
so
that.
hard. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
relationship maybe started like that, where somebody is comforting you of your wounds from your toxic relationship. Then you
Hmm.
think it's a savior, and now that's where that has reached.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what? I mean, I don't know what to say.
Mm.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful. Yeah.
So, yeah.
One of these fine days,
Mm.
we need to know where you get all these experiences from. And, yeah, because
Uh, like yeah, we say like I got this picture I wanted to show you. This is a
yes.
kind of situationship. A
Hmm.
person is on the other side. There is a deep in between there. They will come and stand there. I thought it is demonstrating very well about situation that I was thinking about that.
No,
But it's true.
and surely, you know
Yeah.
what? We need to be able to actually deal with these issues.
Mm.
And thank you, for offering.
Yeah.
Anybody who's going through anything out there,
Yeah.
hopefully
Let,
we have
let them
solutions.
give comments, and they can even contact us so that we
Yes.
can hear their stories. We want to hear their stories, and it's good that people are writing. They
Yes.
can write personally. Maybe we will be next putting the email address up there so that
Yes.
they can be able to communicate with us. But they can communicate through commentary together. And Thank you so much. I hope.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you are busy. You are becoming.
No,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. This is a lot. It's a lot. You know what? But you know what? To anybody who's going through anything out there, you know what? Don't hold it. You know, unless
yeah,
we have a platform, don't hold it in
yeah.
your heart. It's okay. Talk to
Mm,
us. You know what? You know, you can be anonymous. You don't have to. You can,
yeah.
yeah,
We don't.
just tell us so that we're able to discuss and
Mm,
help. You know, hopefully this helps.
yeah.
And so you know you're not alone. We are right here
Yeah.
with
You're
you.
not alone. We will listen to your stories, and if you
Yes.